got a question of the day.
Yeah, Scott, do you think should we bring in our guest to help us?
She might want to chime in on this.
Open up. We've got Paisley already. She's been waiting patiently, hanging out with us from Froggy 104.9. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So before we talk about some Froggy events, help us open up our question of the day today.
Okay.
If you're seeing it, it says, if you've seen those little prompts online, that's like one's got to go. And so today we're doing one has to go forever. Watermelon or pumpkin?
Oh, please don't hate me. Pumpkin.
You're going pumpkin?
I'm not a pumpkin person.
You're not a pumpkin person.
No,
that's all right.
I will take watermelon.
That's why this is a great question, because it's, I am of two minds. I am a fall boy, and I love pumpkins, and I love pumpkin pies and all that stuff, and Halloween, of course. But watermelon, right now, nothing tastes better than like a whole thing of watermelon in the summer in August. So I don't know. I think. Well, it's like, what does it mean? Like, if the pumpkin is gone, does that mean I can't eat it? Is that all that means?
It's gone. It's
or does it mean like we
this
lose?
Means it's like it never existed. It's like just give it the Thanos snap and it's gone.
It's gone. So you don't have jack-o'-lanterns either. You don't have
Yeah.
Lewis, who we just saw on screen, anymore. And that would make me really sad. So I think I have to go watermelon, unfortunately. I got to keep my pumpkin for Halloween purposes,
That's right. There's more implications, I think. For the pumpkin,
I'm like processing that in real time. Because I was pretty confident I was going to say watermelon until I realized. Scott, what about you?
I just read a story right before we came out here about how the health concerns of watermelons and they're being more and more altered and I guess somebody in Europe was criticizing the American watermelon, and did I say pumpkin? I meant watermelon.
I think you said watermelon.
Okay, watermelon, and just bad things that they're coating them in, and how fake they're getting, and it's so for health concerns, I'll just add that in, and I'll keep the pumpkin and get rid of the watermelon. Bring back the watermelon with seeds, I guess. We need
exactly.
Yeah.
So far we're what two for keeping pumpkin. And one for keeping watermelon. Okay. Crystal is one for watermelon in our comments.
Oh, nice. So there's two of us.
Yeah, there are. And then Leslie is team pumpkin, keeping pumpkin. So
okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you're watching on
track.
Facebook, you can leave answers for that or comment about anything we talk about on the show today in the comments. And if you don't do Facebook, that's okay, because we have the text machine. 502-353-0233. Just text us right there at any time, even if you're watching on a replay. So we still get the text. So just let us know. Paisley, you're here to talk about Froggy things.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've got a busy couple of months ahead of us to get to the end of the year. We're always busy. Yeah, so right now we actually have our school supply drive. It is wrapping up this week. We have teamed up with the Salvation Army, and we are trying to make sure that the teachers and the kids in our community have the supplies they need to get not just through this beginning part of the school year, but the whole year. So we've made it super easy. There's several drop-off locations here in Frankfort and other places, but if you're lazy like me and want to do it from your couch, that's what I'm all about. We have a link on our website that you can directly order, and it'll be sent directly to our office, so you don't even have to worry about taking it anywhere, which is so nice and convenient.
Awesome. Yeah. And that website,
froggykycountry.com, yes.
Awesome.
Or our Facebook page. Just find us on Facebook. You can get it there as well.
And now on your all's website, too, there's probably a list of the drop-off locations, but the needs as well, right?
Yeah. And we're looking at things like dry erase markers, like hand sanitizer, Kleenex, the things that can last all year long.
Yeah, and it's stuff that you might not immediately think that they need, but sometimes as the husband of a school teacher, I understand. There's a lot that comes out of the school teacher's pocket for those things that people kind of forget about that has to be there for those kids and to just teach. So that's a really good idea.
This is great, and I'm hoping the community has come out really well in this. We've got a lot of donations right now, but let's finish strong. All donations are due by Friday, but if you do order online, we will take them as soon as they get here. So if they get in here into the next week or the following week,
as long as you order by the end of the week.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good to know.
We'll get there.
What's next? We want to talk about a ticket giveaway?
Oh, yes. Okay,
right.
So we huge Luke Bryan fans around here, and we're so lucky because he is bringing his farm tour to Mulberry Orchard in Shelbyville, which he only picks 4...
That feels huge, right?
Yeah. So we only fix 4 farms across the country to do this at every year. And we're so lucky he's coming to Shelbyville. So we have your chance to win tickets. But here's the thing. You got to go on adventures to win them. So we are going to be at different locations throughout the next 3 weeks for your chance to win. You have to stop on out, say hello, and get registered because we want you to be there.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And so David, our very own David Columbia, went and saw, if I'm not mistaken, did he go see? No, maybe he saw. I'm not a country person. I can't keep them straight. I can't keep the names of the country music artists, the male artists, straight. But somebody was at Paycor. Was that not Luke Bryan? Or was it Luke Combs? Maybe?
It was Luke Combs.
Luke Combs, okay. But Luke Bryan's huge.
Yeah. Yeah. He's huge. And like I said, this is a cool opportunity, too, because it's not just highlighting country music. It's talking about agriculture and keeping agriculture in our communities, which is huge out here in Kentucky. So it's a fun night of celebrating the music.
Why it's at the farm. And education a little bit, too.
Yeah, and Mulberry Orchard's a lot of fun. So it's awesome to just hop on out there and check it out as well.
Nice. What else? Paisley at Play.
Oh, yes.
Is this coming back?
This is coming back. Okay. I'm so excited. I'm fairly new to Kentucky, coming up on, I believe it's a year and a half now.
Yeah, that sounds right. I think we had you on around 10 in our previous studio not long after you first started, just to kind of introduce yourself to the community. So
Paisley at Play is where I come and do your job for a couple hours.
Okay.
And we make a video about it, and then we talk about it on air. So it's an opportunity for you and I to hang out, and for me to test my hands at what you do. I've been an ice cream shop person before, making ice cream. I've been a plumber before.
That's pretty cool.
I've been a high school coach. So if you have a job that you want me to try out, let me know about it, and I'd love to come check it out.
What coach did you sport? Or
football.
What sport did you coach?
Football.
I was gonna guess soccer because we were talking about how you played.
But I actually coached the kickers because I was a kicker in high school.
Okay.
So it was kind of cool. So I'm really excited. So this will be a fun opportunity. I could come do your job, but I'm already doing that.
I know, you're already kind of here. Yeah, I was going to say, that could be an opportunity, Scott, and have Paisley back on sometime to guest host one day. And
I just keep thinking about the plumbing. I was like, I'd have to be like, no.
See, it was rough. Well, okay, so they were building a new house, and they were teaching me about angles.
House. That's better.
So it was way better. But they were teaching me the angles of the pipes and how to do the math of that stuff. And I was like, you can do this in your head. Like, you don't need a calculator to do this. This is over my head.
Yeah. Very skilled. That's again. That's one of those jobs is like the skills, and then they deserve everything they get.
They do.
Yeah. But absolutely, sign me up for the new construction instead of like fixing problems.
No, thank you. That's what I was like.
Now, is there a job you would particularly like to try to do on Paisley at Play? Like, is there one that you maybe don't have lined up yet that you're like excited about?
Anything and everything.
Want to do? You're
I'm
game.
Adventurous. Let's do it. Let's hang out.
I like that. That's what Brett's putting in. Yeah, how about guest hosting?
That would be awesome.
I think that would be fantastic.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
I'm about that.
And then we don't have too many details about it, but we know that the Christmas parade is coming up, and that's a busy time for you guys.
Yes.
So you guys will have details coming soon, right?
We will. We're really excited about it this year. This theme this year, I'm extremely, extremely excited about. I can't share it yet because it's not confirmed, but I think we're all going to enjoy it. But here's the thing. We start looking for floats to get registered sometime end of September, beginning of October.
Wow. Yeah.
So, it's coming up quick.
It is.
So keep an eye out. We will have dates and all of that fun stuff coming up here in the next few weeks to get all that rolling out, which is exciting.
So where should folks stay tuned for that information?
Just
Facebook?
Facebook. Okay. Yeah, keep an eye out on our Facebook page. Be listening to Froggy.
And I was going to say, listening to Froggy.
Yeah, we'll have the details for you.
That's awesome. And what time period are you on the radio in the morning?
So I get on at 6 a.m. and I'm off at 10. So I had to rush right over
here. You did?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What time do you, so 6 to 10, what time do you have to go to bed and what time do you get up?
Okay, do you really want to know this information?
I do. I used to kind of have that grind too, so I'm curious.
We like to dive deep on around 10.
Yeah. Really so I go to bed about 7, and I get up at 3:45.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
So I have a puppy too, so I get him up and take him for a walk.
I think I have seen the pictures of the puppy.
Yeah. Yep. He normally comes to work with me. So.
Yeah. Well, shout out your puppy because it is is it National Dog Day or something? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. So very
celebrate them.
Yeah. All right, but we'll remind folks real quick before you go about the Tools for School.
Yes.
Right. That's coming, or that's this week. It ends at the end of the week.
It ends at the end of the week. We're looking for all school supplies, preferably hand sanitizer, that stuff. Expo markers. Teachers go through those like crazy. And you can get all the details, froggykycountry.com or our Facebook page.
Awesome. And tune into 104.9 and hear Paisley live on the air.
Yeah. Paisley, thanks for coming in. Hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Thank you, guys. This is always fun.
Awesome.
So thanks for having me.
Glad to have you.